Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to first live stream on this channel, and today we are with the Belgrade approach, and today we have something interesting. We will have a group flight from Bratislava, and we're gonna stream that. So in the background you'll be able to hear our local language, so anyway, it's mi smo online, čekamo tebe.
Dre ništa nije javljao uopšte, ne znam koji je vrak to Jel tvoj, ti si opet na tom nekom internet, ala jel? Ti si opet na nekom tom lošem internetu.
Ne, što?
Pa slabo mi nešto prekid nešto samo. Sad nešto.
Dobro, sam ono kući.
Ne, sad je u redu, malo prije nije bilo nešto na početku, možda to moj kompjuter kako tek sad pali, zagrijava se. Sad je u redu.
Kojim je estimated time? ETA?
Pa vidi, oni su rekli da poljeću 16 Zulu iz Bratislave, znaš, ali prošli put su uranuli bili, tako da ono, ako još nije nikog krenuo, ti slobodno nemoj se još konektirati, čisto da imam te tu, mislim, u pozadnju. Oni su napisali 16 Zulu kao da poljeću, jednom su nam tako krenuli za Dubrovnik i napisali da poljeću 16 Zulu, a onda oni poletili 16 lokalno, svi bili sad su mi što mi došli ono. Tako da ono, znaš, ja i Ivan smo u pozadnici bili čuli i onda smo dogovorili ajmo mi od 16 Zulu, onda ono da budemo sigurni, ali ti kao tower možeš, mislim, kasnije doći u 17 ili nešto, vidit ćemo sad šta ima sad.
Pa ne, rekao, ono da dođemo pol sata, 45.
Sad ćemo sad.
Uglavnom trenutno ima samo jedan koji dolazi, Sky Travel, on je još u Bratislavi, nije ni poletija, tako da Filipe imaš vremena koliko hoćeš.
Imaš sigurno neki sat vremena kužiš, ali htjeli smo da budemo samo malo sigurni, da vidimo šta se desi i to, sorry, ali ono snimati stvarno ne, sa ovima iz Slovačke malo mi je bilo problema često. Jednom su isto tako dogovorili ATC za Zagreb, Ljubljanu i sve.
If you are wondering what we are talking about, we are just discussing about this group flights, so it will be interesting to see. It's just coordination between the ATC online currently.
Okej, idem ja.
Pa nisam onako, trebaš učiti ide, ako možeš biti u pozadnji online, budi u pozadnji online, što god se odgovara, mislim, ako dođe Dren, šta, hoću njega ubaciti na Belgrade Tower, umjesto tebe rađe, ili šta?
We have some conversation about the
Ti još da budeš zadnji prioritet, jel?
the roster.
Ti ne budeš samo tu, a nek ti Ivan override frekvenciju.
It's just now.
Ako si tu sve u pozadnje, nikakav stres, tu si, ako bude sad neka gužvetina i ne funkcioniše, samo ti isključiš i opet Ivan, mislim, ono, znači uopšte ne dolaze, mislim, ti, Ivan će sve raditi, ten će ti pričati, samo ne znam, ako hoćete, tako mislim, šta gledaš? Vidim da si online, pa zato glupo mi kod je sad offline.
Sve, nisam komentirao. Ništa, ja sam tu da pol sada 45 minuta.
Ajde sam prati stanje, ajde, ili javit ćemo ti mi na Skype, ili budi tu na Teamspeak, pa ćete ja posljedno šta je.
Jel ima neko od vas vidio?
Nemam ja vidio, više, imao sam dan, sam bio mlad.
Moj Filipe, kasniš ti s vremenom. Kasniš za moderni svijetom. Sad je aktivan Whatsapp.
Dobro, šta hoće, da te trznemo, ali šta je kada dođeš?
Da.
A pratit sam stanje, ali ono, vidi za pola sata opet provjeri stanje, koliko su daleko i ono, nemam pojma. Znaš onda skontat, izračunat ćeš sam. Uglavnom najkasnije da budeš ovdje za sat vremena, vjerujem, znaš. Jer to će tako nešto biti, mislim, njima treba pola sata, sat vremena maksimalno, kužiš, ovako se konektiraju sat vremena dok ne slete, ja mislim.
Trenutno imamo trojicu, tako da oni su spojeni.
Skype da te mogu tržno na Skype-u ili ovdje da te mogu pouk, nemam pojma, ili što posla mail, što god, nemam ti video žao.
Okej.
Ako ne, mogu ja preuzeti tower i approach, nije problem.
Da sam rekao je prosto ne online, samo jednostavno override-amo i to je to. Ali dobro, ako hoće da ide van kući, nemojte, ajde ništa, ajde da te ne zadržavamo, vidi, za pola sata provjeri ti sam stanje.
Važi.
Joj, kad sam bio lijepo zaspao.
Ja, blago tebe.
A znaš šta, zaspao se nakon što sam provjerio ugovor i znači detalje ugovora koje sam morao naći na internetu, pošto smo pod nekim sindikatom nešto, da u biti ću biti puno manje plaćen što sam očekivao i to je jako razočarajuće. I stvarno sam zbog toga onako bez veze raspoložen, jer znači prvo mi je prezentovana jedna stvar, a sad druga. Pošto oni ono ima mjesečno, mjesečni minimalac i onda imaju dodaci, ono pošto ako radiš noćne neki dodaci. Ja mislim da je dodatak 49, kako ono, da je vikendov dodatak 49 kuna, a ne samo 25, tako da ono ima neki stvarno razlika bude par tisuća, što vam kažem.
Ajde Mirza, opusti se, ti ćeš zarađivati više nego svi oni tamo.
Ma nema, na minimalcu, ba, minimalno sve, ti dam osjećaj, ne znam da li sam se ja prodao. Zato što, problem je što sam ja dobio informaciju da recepcionista dobio jednu određenu svotu po satu. Ja sam jedna menka pitala kao, ta šefica, kao, koliko se skup, znači, ono, znaš, kao pregovor u vezi novca, ja sam rekao kao, znam šta je minimalac, koliki je minimalac, kući, tu sam se možda zajebo, ali meni reče prijateljcu da je ona isto minimalci, da su navodno oni svi tamo da idu po sindikatskom ugovoru na tim minimalcima. Da niko ne zarađuje više. Iako to ne vjerujem skroz. Oni hoće znači bolje ljude i onda zato im daju više love.
Ma sigurno.
A ja jer ga nemam iskustva iz hotel
Okay, for some time I muted the background noise and my microphone just to make sure some conversation with one of the ATCs here. It's a little bit private, so anyway, we are still waiting for the pilots to depart from Bratislava. Now have small roster changes, and basically we have 5 pilots coming to our area. They should. It's short route, and anyway we'll probably use runway 12 for arrivals because winds are 29 or 0 degrees 3 knots. As you can see, it's pretty simple to it's a light wind. It's pretty much almost calm, and it will not be too much of the trouble for the pilots as you may expect. I will just get rid of these unnecessary airports. I will just leave Belgrade as currently active. Basically I have the options of sending them to runway 12 3000 feet for the ILS approach, or we can experiment a little bit and give them a little bit longer route and go on the right side and to right turns for the ILS 30, but I will definitely use 12 for now, and it's more convenient and much easier for them and for us. Maybe we'll be able to do the straight in approaches with them. So now as for the parking plan, if no one will be at the tower, I will take care of it, and as they land on the runway 12 they will be vacating via Delta or Echo, then taxi to stands from Alpha 1 to Alpha 10, so it will be pretty much populated one next to each other. Now it's always good to check your scope and be aware what's happening in the bloody background. Charts. Anyway, it's always good to have some kind of the software to check the aircrafts and the area from which directions aircrafts is coming to your location. I use VATSIMATC. You can use VATSIMATC or any other software that you would like. It's not a big problem. And from time to time, checking what's happening and being online can attract a little bit more traffic, and it can be a little bit harder to control. But anyway, for now we just don't have too much to worry about. This guy is at Sarajevo. And this is his route. He's not going on the ILS like this. It's pretty much impossible. Anyway, if you would like to get a little bit more details about our region and everything else, you can go ahead and check the links in the description. There is everything that you need to know about the VATAdria sector and what's happening in VATAdria sector. I can put meters like this, and now it will be sector inbound list, and here will be departure list. It's a little bit cleaner and better. Now for the radar, we'll have Adria radar active, which will cover pretty much entire area of the Balkan. So Croatia, Slovenia, Serbia, Montenegro, Albania, Macedonia will be included into the Adria radar, and I'll be covering the Belgrade approach, or as it's officially called, Belgrade radar. And it's always good to fly into these regions for the scenery and challenging approaches. So I suggest everyone, if you would like, go ahead and fly into our region and experience something new. I will not be talking all the time. I'll probably mute myself for some time and not talk, or will be in the background discussing some politics in the VATAdria. Still no changes at the arrivals, so I don't need to worry too much. Let's check, is there any changes of the number of the aircrafts. I don't have exact numbers. How many aircrafts can we expect? One is already departed, so the ETA is 17:08, so around 7 o'clock on our local time, or 17 Zulu, is the first aircraft that will arrive at Belgrade. And we have 2, 4, 6 aircraft for now, and I'm well happy with that. Hopefully they will do something on the ground.
Eto se.
Uglavnom prvi dolazi 17:08 Zulu.
To je to, znači taman, kao što sam rekao, fić, znači tako dođe nakon sljedeće ure, to je to.
Uglavnom odo se napit vode, tome za minut, 2.
Hajde napit. Zvučilo ono, odu se napit. Samo se treba napraviti pauzu.
To moga večeras. Uglavnom čujemo se. Okay, I'm gonna go drink some water and I'll be back in a few minutes, so stay with us. I'm just wondering if have anywhere. Did anyone ever told you how hard it is to be part of one VACC and had some role inside here? It's so damn hard. Like, I don't know what to do, what to feel like. Do you have any changes in the plan of the... yeah, one less. Oh, maybe he departed. Yeah, how much? Yeah, they just departed. Soon they'll be into the hours. Mirza, ajde ti lagano online ako.
Evo sad se, ali nemam puno potriča, ti bi direktno tamo s njima, mislim, jel Mađarska online?
Ne.
Ok, sad će, može. Ovom sa Željkom pozvano pitam ga da dođe na Tower, ali volio bi rado, ali ima neke prijatelja ono, tako da možda se navrati, bit ćemo. Željko, još doći? Ne garantujem ništa, dobro, Fiće je na stand-by, ali ima možda da bi on najrađe da izvijeka, pošto momak uči i tako da ono, je svaka čast kuš. Ništa, ajde uglavnom, prvi slijeć je za neki pola sata, tako da znaš, ako možeš uletiti, a imaš pola sata da budeš spremačica da to postaviš, ajde. A tvoj kao...
Oh god, is...
Tvoje roditelje ili tvoje neke društvo? A, ti se to društvo ti dolazi, nešto ok, dobro. Ništa, ajde idem, Ivan mi treba ovamo. Oooo, nisam znao da imaš djevojku, vidi.
Oh god. These two discussing in the background about some stuff that's 100% not relevant at all. Anyway, we're gonna have our first aircraft on the frequency in about 15 minutes. And it will be really nice to have something like that. And I hope that everything will go smooth. Okay, I'm done eating the puddings. And there we go. This is... nema problema. Now we can see him on the... Let's see what's his route. this is basically perfect. Short route, really fast, I like it. No, hold on. We have Bratislava online and Budapest approach. The A319 747 A320. Interesting. We'll be providing the vectors for the ILS approach runway 12, and that will be interesting. Let me just check the charts really quick. Yeah, now find the chart that you need. Let's just guess. Come on. I don't know, is it 3,000, 4,000 feet for the ILS? I believe it's 3,000. Yeah, it's 3,000. Yes, it'll be fine.
User joined your channel. I'm just trying to check everything in the background and oh god. I will be fully staffed, that's fine. Superb. I like it. Anyway, we're gonna have even tower and approach and radar active, even though the radar will have nothing to do with, if I'm not wrong, it shouldn't actually be affected at all by it. I will he's entering my airspace pretty much soon, and Now they're discussing in the background what should they do. There we go, we have Adria radar. Come on, start your descent, there's the second one. Yeah, there we have first aircraft. First one is Slovline. Second one is Slovak government. Anyway, soon they should be in my airspace if I'm not wrong. Come on. Yeah, I'll start catching it. Mirza, ti nećeš otati ove iz Budapešte?
Pa ne znam, mislim vi jedino da dogovorim sa im Benčić da je to u redu s njim, jer on inače ima za Budimpeštu, on to radi. Samo da im snima, znaš, ima ovaj na Budapesta proći, znaš, vidi da to radi.
Dobro, ajde pa mi javi. We're just discussing, and there is the third one. Runway 12, rig move 1. Yeah, that is what I want from them. Basically, they will get vectored for the LS. It's nothing big deal, so I just want. And these two are a little bit close to each other, but still, separation is there. 13 miles. Should be fine. There is descent, so he should. He should be with me very much soon.
Ivane ništa kupi na granici može za sada ovoga prvog, a vi ću za ostalo samo naći dok ne dobim odgovor.
Oni nisu kod ovoga na frekvenciji.
Nisam kod nikoga, oni su na Unicomu. Tako da no kupi dok čim uđe u Srbiju gore na sjeveru. Ja znam da je više, jebi ga za sada dok ne vidim.
Nema problema nikakvog.
Belgrade approach, good evening, flight 01, information Bravo board, plane 1016, inbound.
Slowline 011, hello Belgrade radar, identify descent flight level 130, expect the vectors for the LS approach on runway 12.
Continue center for 130, and the first line approach runway 12, thank you, Slowline 011.
There we go, first aircraft is at my frequency. The second one is checking the ages. Soon he will be again with me. More and more ATCs coming online, but not what we need anyway. It's okay. Let's see, what can I do with you? Slow line 011, direct DevDA.
Repeat for line 01, please.
Slow line 011, direct DevDA, Delta Echo Victor Delta Alpha.
Delta Victor Delta Alpha, slow line 01.
Now, what I wanted to do is send them direct here, and from there, a little bit of vectoring for the ILS approach, and it will be much easier for me and for them to soon this guy will be at
connection.
Šta si rekao?
Monikom izgleda neće na frekvencijama.
That's not my problem, no one hears you on the frequency, yeah. Slow line 011, you can continue to send to 3000 feet, QNH 1016.
I continue to 3000 feet, QNH 106, slow line 011.
Hi Mo.
Belgrade approach, good evening. Sierra Travel 70.
Sierra Golf 1, hello Belgrade radar, you're identified. When convenient, descend flight level 130.
Descending flight 130.
Yield 13, yield 13.
Later on, we're gonna reduce this guy's speed and keep this one a little bit faster. I'm giving him descent just to gain a little bit of extra speed, even though there are 10 miles in between each other, so it's pretty much okay. Yeah, this guy will be fine, so.
Jel mogu online na tower ili?
Kako ne?
Da, da, da.
Aktivno 12.
Ma mogu jedna i druga, Vitar je 2 čvora, tako da.
Drži na 12. Da ih ne motaš.
A zgodnije im nama i njima, tako da bit će 12.
Yes,
Station calling Belgrade, say again please.
yeah, Drago 1. Radio check, please. Because I have next contact.
014 Belgrade radar, read you 5x5. 014 descend flight level 130 direct DevDA.
The average closer 14 heavy and descending to 210 with you.
Alternate 014, Belgrade radar descent, flight level 130.
Quality identified.
Okay, send the flight level 130, cargo 014.
Već sa njega identificiraj, Filipe.
Aha, okay, sorry.
Sierra Sierra Golf 1, direct dev, continue descent 3000 feet. QNH 1016.
Direct Delta and descending 3000 to page 1016, Sierra Sierra Golf 1.
This should be interesting. Alternate 014, direct Tadam.
Direct Tadam Global Cargo 014.
Global cargo. Let's see.
Kad sam budala. Zovem tebe uporno, a zaboravio sam mute zato što sam...
Ještě až vizej radar. No, neka se on lijepo reduce speedova mi je brži, ja imam tu veći razmak između. So, as I was saying a few minutes ago, these two getting a little bit further away from each other, so it will make easier for the guys to vacate if they want to vacate via Echo or do a backtrack. So and of course they have separation in the altitude, so this guy will land first. That's definite. He's a little bit too high, but anyway. He's 8 miles, so we can clear him for the ILS. Hopefully he will be able to.
Ja, može neko da baci ono, pomoći čujet kako se čujem naprijed.
Very die radio check.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Malo tiho, ali možete se razumjeti.
Jednako leti u nekom turbopropu, jel onda neće.
Postoji magični button koji se zove Q, sound off.
Crashing.
Da li imam ti stoke da i sam gore?
Da, nije problem, nije problem.
Nema svrhe da ja primim.
Slow line 011, you're cleared ILS approach on 12, call me when establishing the localizer.
Localizer approach runway 12, report when establishing localizer, slow line 01.
Jel mi neko fali ili su samo 4 za Sarajevo?
Ba, ima ih još samo dok dođu.
Slowline 01, establish localizer runway 12.
Slowline 011, contact tower on 118.1. Thank you for your flight. Bye bye.
Access tower 118.1, thank you for the ticket, Slowline 01.
Global cargo 014 descent 3000 feet QNH 1016.
Descend to 3,000 feet to H1016, and a request and vector of Alpha crossing Saddam, Global Cargo 014.
Global cargo 014, can you say what you request after Tadam?
We are requesting vectors Alpha crossing Saddam, Global Cargo 014.
Global cargo 014, you'll get vectors, don't worry, just descend 3000 feet for now.
Roger, descending to 3,000, Global Cargo 014.
Tadam isto dobro. To je dobro. Ajmo vizir. Wizard 3 Juliet Alpha, hello Belgrade radar, you identified descent flight level 130, direct Tadam, expect ILS approach on a 12. Wizard 3 Juliet Alpha, direct Tadam, expect ILS runway 12.
Piće šta je ovo?
Ma ne, SOP ono što sam radio za Belgrade.
Aha, da, ono što čekaš i dalje da ti potvrde određene osobe ili određena osoba.
Da, da.
Ja ne mogu razumjeti osobu koga mi čekamo da nam da, potvrdi datum da nama napiše da ne odmogu van Hrvatske. A idi u 3...
XXX.
Ne, ozbiljno, ja ne znam, meni to nikako nije jasno. Nikako.
Global cargo 014, turn left heading 120 degrees.
Left heading 120, Global Cargo 14.
Inače, koristim ono informacije od AIP.
And global cargo 014, reduce your speed to 50 knots.
Kažem, koristim informacije od AIP-a ima za AIP.
Sierra Sierra Golf 1, you are cleared ILS approach runway 12, call me when establishing the localizer.
Ne znam što je sa pulom, opet loša vidljivost.
Info ILS 14 will
Nešto se šušta.
establish localizer, Sierra Sierra Golf 1.
Čekaj, zar nisi zatvorio ono real life pula?
Ozbiljno, u notama jel piše?
Pa ja znam da su bili radili
super,
nešto
tamo
pisti,
neću,
nešto tako.
ne moramo za Adriatic misliti pul.
Ma ne, ono na DigiPad radili su neki
Ma to je davno bilo.
refurbish ili što je bilo.
Čekaj. Da vidimo. Working zone. Sky lanterns, ne. To je bilo davno.
Now, this will be a little bit.
Dubrovnik za sad ima sam working progress south of runway 1230 i da Indija je to closed za wingspan preko 52 metra.
Imaš u... Stvari nisi na onaj, Eurocontrol, ono kartu nemaš, ne?
This will be hard.
Ima ono
Silence in the background!
Gdje se radi onaj construction.
Da samo to.
To si na crow control.
Tako budem to poslije samo sada, da i vi to spustite, to par aviona, samo nešto ima ovdje muziku sve vrijeme.
I will leave this guy be on heading 120 for now. He's not directly onto the runway course, but anyway. Wizz Air 3 Juliet Alpha, descent altitude 3000 feet, QNH 1016.
Fox Government 1, Kaiser 1 System.
00 Golf 1, contact tower 119, correction 118.1, thank you for the flight, bye bye.
118 is 1 Sierra Golf 1.
Global cargo 014, turn right heading 130, clear LS approach runway 12.
Rising 130 for fire, let's not 12, look at the 014.
So for now everything goes fine. We have one more aircraft coming, which is nothing special. I expect at least 20 aircraft, but we are happy with this, what we have. Did he depart at FedEx? Still not? Anyway, doesn't matter. 7 miles, it's nothing too much. If I let him go the present heading now,
Ja ti meri su za Dubrovnik.
Aj, baš se vidim. Totalno su dokumentaciju gospoda pripremili.
Global cargo 014,
Ivane,
reduce your speed 180 knots and contact tower 118.1. Thank you for the flight, bye bye.
Reach 180 tower 118 is no problem, thanks, bye.
Još nisi spustio brzinu, ajmo, spuštaj tu. Ićeš na Govrand. Wizz Air 3 Juliet Alpha, turn left heading 130. Ja ću njega držat. Wizz Air 3 Juliet Alpha, correction, turn left heading 120. Now the tower's problem. Where he parked the first one? Why did you hit? Would you like to park him on the heavy aircraft stand? Oh God! Doesn't matter. It's not. It's 4 miles. It's Philip, you can reduce your speed. It's not a problem. Because they don't have exactly. You could go direct to, I don't know, Rigmo, for example, will be somewhere here, and you will get. And I'll have a better for you, but it doesn't really. Like better approach, you'll be pretty much exactly on the localizer and just keep reducing the bloody speed to 150.
014, go around 4,000 feet and right heading 180. Confirm go around, Overhaul 0148 from aircraft east about to land, so, you know, this will make, so go climb altitude 4,000 feet and heading 180. Wide Joe and 5,000 feet, full around 014.
Global cargo ide ground.
Ok, može.
Inače da je južno 180 i pegnje 4.
Vacating runway 001. Sorry, second.
Vacating runway.
Runway vacated. Yes, I will fund. Eagle 00, correction, station Golf 1, Roger, welcome Belgrade, taxi to 10 Alpha. 10 Alpha.
Visit 3 Juliet Alpha, turn right heading 130, clear LS approach runway 12.
Approach 133.1. 133.1.
DCT na heading 130. Kako ti imaš?
Average move again, global guard 214 off the ground, climbing 5,000, I'm heading 180.
Global cargo 014, welcome back. Turn right heading 300.
Zato što
Right heading 300, global guard 014.
Visit 3 Juliet Alpha, turn right heading 140.
Ivane, zašto 2 milje? Šta je bilo?
Brzina njegova.
A, nije pratio, vjerujem. A onda ovaj mogu misliti ovako zakoči odmah nakon Charlija na pisti, odnosno iznad Charlija je Delta, dok on stiđe na Delta, to je to. Izaće sad.
A ovo bi tamo bio na dotaka pistu kad bi ovo izašao.
Zato je dobro na tablu dati instrukcije arrange landing to vacate via Delta ili long landing to vacate via Echo, nema pojma buknu sada, prime neke instrukcije, onda im daš to znanje da mogu držati brzinu.
Kad piloti kod nas vole do lića sa 274 na LS.
A dobro, jesmo ti davo speed restriction više puta?
Ma nisam, ima je dovoljno separacije, neki 15 milja između njega i ovoga. Normalno ovaj je usporija na 180, ovaj nije.
A znaš da ti nisu usporio?
Gledam ovoga vizera, ja povedem ovoga koliko ovaj ima brzinu. I da kažeš na 180, ajde, ali opet ne može obisiti ništa.
A koliko unaprijed si mu to dao, koliko smo vremena dodao? Trebaš mu da bar 2 minute da uspori brzinu, da stigne do 180.
Ma već je bio na LS-u, tako da...
Pa tu si malo ti može zahebo onda.
Vize 3 Juliet Alpha, contact tower 118.1, thank you for your flight, bye bye.
Čim tako nešto desi, odmah mogu početi se riskati nešto, može na Facebooku pisati. I ovaj Grk je ukočen ko stijena neka u pičku matere. Ja se zezam s tim za Albaniju, on ono totalno ukočen. Daj mi handoff na granici tačno, no nakon pasošku kontrole.
Global cargo 014, descent altitude 3000 feet.
This is the 3,000 feet goal, cargo 01.
Dajte poslat nazad. This will be hard, so anyway. Anyway, the plan is to make from here to here, and like you have around 14 miles to cover, and he's descending right now. A little bit before I'm gonna turn him at heading, I don't know, 040, and then turn him to 09 or 0 the ILS once when he passes this line here. It's not straightly perfect, but like this, more. Just because I want him, because I want to give this guy enough speed. They have like 10 mile separation now between them. I want to push him here and then put him down there, so it's simple enough to understand. The first time he screwed me over his speed 217 knots going to the ILS approach, which is it's hard to notice when you focus on something else. And
Hello.
hello.
Just a second.
Global cargo 014, turn right heading 360.
Right heading 360, global cargo 04.
I will not push him until this line. I know the ILS capturing point is here, so I'm gonna push him somewhere around here.
Well, there. Where and how long?
Should be available the whole night, actually.
Oh, please don't say that. I was away since 5:30 this morning.
Oh.
No. Right. Do you want to try Sarajevo a bit to finish it, wrap it up?
Sure, why not?
Shall we do that? Because then it's over, you know, I mean soon, and then we can move on something. Okay, come on with T prefix on approach, and then let's look at it.
Okay.
The guys are about to get the traffic down at Belgrade. There was a little group of Slovak controllers that decided instead of having online day to have online flying day, so they just doing flying instead of controlling.
No, I'll leave him still to be at this heading and just to increase the distance between these two. Global cargo 014, reduce speed 180 knots. I just...
That's 180, let's go for 014.
Great, we have even departure from there, so super.
Nemaš potrebe od 180 duga.
To mu je kazna za prvi put.
Kasno pališ.
Psst.
Filip?
Da.
Okay, so Dubrovnik summa summarum is backtrack runway 30 short distance, and that's it actually. There is no Echo India in the last 1100 meters.
I nemaš VOR za 30
Da.
i ne radi se circle to land.
Da, zbog ovog construction site. Znači u biti je samo departure.
Come on.
Da.
Oh,
Ne,
it's
može
like
i
Sarajevo.
može i vizualno na 30, ali...
A, ne može zbog VR-a, ne može circle to land, ok.
Global cargo 014, turn right heading 090, clear Dallas approach runway 12.
Iza lica i traktora i kamiona. Dobro.
Ja jednostavno ne razumijem to zašto oni navode da se mora za departure na Bravo najaviti da žele intersection. Jel šta ima Bravo sa čitnom situacijom? Okay, Eldar, sing a song for me.
Oh, sorry, what?
Jingle bells,
Sing a
jingle
song,
bells,
radio.
jingle
No,
bells.
radio. Come on, I heard your song many times. It's the same one every time.
Oh god. This will be...
I can't sing.
No, just do me a radio check on your frequency. Come on, it was just a message. Radio check. Very, very integrated Norwegian. Oh yeah. Sarajevo, wind is 1205 knots. What do you suggest of one-way in use? Which configuration?
Standard. 1-2 arrival, 3-0 departure.
Okay. I would say 1-2 arrival, 3-0 departure as always, and I will add 1-2 departure for those who want to do visual departures with daytime settings.
Sure.
You can
Global cargo 014,
1-2 arrival
the
with
contact
DLS,
tower
3-0 departure,
118.1.
procedural one, but you can always add arrival 3-0 if the strong wind is for 3-0 as extra or departure.
Yep.
That's usually how it is. Once in a while. Sipula. So what is the TMA top?
Good
160.
question.
Beep.
Wrong answer.
Learned him anything?
On the
So
lower.
Sarajevo TMA is 160, one of the
Yeah.
low ones in the region. I mean, there were some lower before, but they're all changing to 205.
That's
if
my
not-
guess.
So
No,
120
Mirza, you're wrong.
Sarajevo, Mostar, Tuzla, and 120 is Banja Luka because Banja Luka is pretty much low land, so it's 120 only.
Yep.
All the three others are procedural only. Not that you're now getting trained for them, but just since we mentioned Bosnia, then we're done with Bosnia now. So usually what you approve is, and you can also hear it on real life recordings, is that you approve 160 for west departures, usually 150 for east, sometimes 170, but it's always with CTR, as you know, negotiation, you know? Like, you know, if they in real life don't have any traffic, they already approve in the system that they can climb to final or another level that is not conflicting. But just keep yourself, and when you have other on tower, to either that you say departures 160 west, 150 east, and then with tower you can tell them that, or if you have persons on tower that maybe like you think are maybe having a bit harder time, like let's say Branko, because he's an elder guy, you know, due respect, but it's just like we need to differentiate sometimes. For him, we have agreed that we basically keep his clearances at the CTR altitude, which is 6,000 feet for the control tower zone. And that is, you know, but you will see that. Just, you know, we shall not complicate for some maybe people who maybe don't understand. And then when we communicate all the time in English, then in Branko's case, unfortunately, we have experienced, you know, so we need to make it also easier for him, because he really wants to follow along with us, but you know, he just makes it harder for himself.
Yep.
Cool stuff. Okay. Do you have the minimum radar vectoring altitudes activated in your profile?
Yep, it should be here.
Good stuff, because they're very important for Sarajevo and Ljubljana, Skopje and those mountainous airports. Have you by any chance seen my topic on the forum with some Sarajevo videos, among other?
I've seen the topic, but haven't
Okay, yeah. I know there's a lot.
taken a full look.
Because there are some very useful videos for the special procedures there, especially 3.0, that you can see and get inspired how actually traffic is flying it. Regarding the clearances is another topic, because we don't have much insight. I have got some advices from the real life controller, because I was visiting them some years ago, that it is basically a visual procedure. So they basically say proceed direct Sarajevo VOR or something and report on the inside, or the use of the offset 3.0 arrival. They use a Rudar waypoint, which is southeast of the airport. I don't know if you have the waypoints active in your profile. It's called the Rudar, just southeast. There is a valley that is going towards runway 30 offset. The problem with that valley is that just before the runway, it has like a little bump. So the valley doesn't go straight to the airport, so they actually need, like, if they can follow it, but if they follow the valley by descent, they will actually crash into a mountain at the end of the valley. Goodbye. Who? What? I didn't make it. Where? Goodbye.
So it's interesting always to listen a little bit in the background what's happening. I always like that scenario and everything else. When you just hear some noise in the background.
But they do practice Eldar visual 3.0 when it's KVK in beautiful summer days and spring and autumn days, because they have a lot of traffic from east, especially the turboprop and the private traffic, when mail with the LET 410s, that is the mail services usually, and sub 340s, but they don't have any jets. The jets are only from very few airlines doing circlings, right head traffic pattern circlings for electricity.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Why do you use Alpha 1? You know that they almost never use Alpha 1? Austrian is very hardcore at the circling. They're used to it in Innsbruck, so like, you know, they have usually the same team flying for Sarajevo. Turkish are avoiding it like they have anything they can avoid. They would rather land with 15 knots tailwind than circling. Yeah, interesting. That's also why they overshot the runways once in a while in, for example, Pristina. And yeah, then we have, I think that Germany was doing circling. Runway 12 departures, many companies have been doing it. I've seen, you can also see on the videos from the air traffic control portal, like Corendon, Dutch Corendon, and also like others, Austrian. So because 12 departure is basically a missed approach procedure, just done from takeoff, so to say. You know, you just follow the profile, left turning on Kilo India Sierra, whatever, and then as soon as you're clear of terrain, you get some direct up in the north and you overleave.
Mm-hmm.
And then the procedure that you really shall study is the ILS Sierra, the special procedure from west via MKS waypoint, because it's a demanding procedure both for controller and for pilot. For controller, you can always give the instruction as a, what is it called, as a parrot, but not necessarily the pilots understand it, so you need to follow up on them, because they need to leave MKS inbound Kilo India Sierra, and on the halfway to Kilo India Sierra they are intercepting the localizer. It's a step descent due to terrain, and both on left and right side there is actually terrain. So if they overshoot MKS in their turn by like 1-2 miles, they will actually be overflying one of the peaks at either side, while they're descending, so that it will bring them very low to the terrain in aspect of engine failures and so on. So you can see that on the map, and then we will try to practice it one day. I don't know if you had it, I can't remember. How much traffic did you have on approach in Sarajevo? You had one session, I think, 2 sessions, something like that?
Yeah, I had one session only, or actually
yeah, we need to
1.5.
practice it a bit, because it can be a bit demanding, and you need really to learn. As I say, you need to be able to place yourself down on ground at the airport and be able to look around. I mean, you can do that by Google, but point is, like, you know, to understand all where is what and which levels you have as restrictions. And Skopje, Ljubljana, Pristina are pretty much similar to this aspect, you know, I mean, pretty much, especially the first two I mentioned. So once you master Sarajevo, then you will easily also be able to understand the others too, which are much more developed because they're parallel taxiways, so you don't have the pain with backtrack.
I see. Yeah, I had 2 sessions actually.
Yeah, that I remember also too, yeah. But I heard that you didn't have much traffic, so you know, it's pretty much...
Mirza,
It's pretty we knew in advance because we could then have attraction traffic. Yeah, Ivan?
I don't know, you mentioned Pristina so many times this evening. I think Dren actually Dren is responsible for that, so who I'm going to kill, you or Dren?
What?
Stižeti prvi, Ivan.
You're talking about Pristina all the time, no one cares about that.
No, I just use the example. But when you think actually Pristina is demanding, but not as...
Belgrade is a good game, so when 01 airborne passing to 2000.
And don't worry, I'm not against.
Slovlan 011 identified, passing 2000, continue for now.
Repeat for Slovenia 01, please.
Slovlan 011, you can proceed direct Tondo.
Inače svi
Direct
imaju
Tondo, thank you Slovenia 01.
initial.
Šta si rekao, Filip?
6000 imaju initial climb, što to znači?
Slovlan 011, you can continue climb flat level 280.
Continue climbing to flight 280, Slovenia 011.
Mirza,
Hoćeš
ove iz Beograda da idu na tebe ili na Unico?
Ajde malo čisto onako da zajebance, pa ću ja poslat dore, pa ću ja mogu oficijalno slat na Sombu, tako da možemo s njima. Ali ne bi držao da ne bi me ova iz Mađarske jebu mater. Ništa, za sad im daj, možeš i ti poslat u stvari da reći. Ajde, će pitat ću ovdje iz Mađarske, samo ovdje što on kaže.
Koga briga šta on kaže, on je na Tondo, dalje me nije briga za ostalo. Ej, tu, samo pravo, pič. Koga je iz Mađarske, ma pogoni ga u kurac. Gdje je vizer? A neće vizer nazad ići. Anyway, it's quite calm in the evening. Few aircrafts, a little bit background chatter. Once when we have all aircraft departed, I'll probably get away. And we have Ryanair 09er 6901, which is interesting. And this one is going to Stuttgart. Interesting. Yeah, you will also go to Tondo.
Belgrade approach, good evening, Sierra Sierra 1, airborne passing 2900.
Sierra Golf 1, hello, Belgrade radar identified, continue climb flight level 280 direct Tondo.
Climbing flight level 280 direct Tondo, Sierra Sierra Golf 1.
Сега заебава с топон. Пичи за njim. Ništa, ona, ja mogu umrit, ništa, ona. Koda briga. That is aircraft going to direct waypoint. Superb.
Ok, sad ćemo da imamo. Sad mislim da je ok to sa Mađarom, jer ne želi naš da slikaju kako ja trekiram promet iznad njihovog prostora. Znaš, da ne bilo sranja.
Ona ide priko tebe ili priko njih?
Pa ne ide preko njih, zato što ide preko mene kroz Srbiju, ali ne ide preko Aproća, Budapešta. Mogu raditi.
Ja gledam ovdje, što vidi, čak došla je Budimpešta gore, ja...
Gdje god? Aproć samo, ne?
Ma da, ja zaminja Bratislavu, jo. Slovline 011, you can proceed direct to Xomba.
Ne idem naš, ako ih trekiram radi da zaobiđem Unicom, onda mogu slikati i onda će biti stranja.
Hoćeš i ovoga drugoga isto na Xombu?
Da, sve možemo samo. Pa viš, javlja me ovaj da u biti dolasci idu kroz Budimpešta TMA, znači on će ni dobiti na Budimpešti na approachu poslije od mene. Super, to je odlično. Onda ćemo tako raditi. Znači meni daš sad signal do 205, a onda...
Sierra Golf 1, you can also proceed direct to Xomba.
Direct Xomba, Sierra Golf 1.
O, šta se veseli.
Da, ja vidim.
Ovaj prvi kad sam rekao da i treba ići direkt odmah. Smješak od duha duva. Anyway, it's getting interesting, a little bit of traffic outbound, inbound. Basically, we could send them from the runway 30 and after departure direct somewhere. It would be much easier. Maybe like this. No, it's fine like this.
Dobro, riješili smo sve detalje, malo komplicirano, ali su riješeni. Eldar, how much do you understand us? Understand when we talk in the background?
Yeah, most of it.
Okay, good. Then we don't need to speak English. I feel so ridiculous. Just because of one German member and a few others, we need to speak English in our VSCC. Stupid.
Oh, Mirza.
What?
English is so a beautiful language.
Especially when you have somebody calling this morning the hotel and you say to the lady, tell me your first and last name, and she says it the opposite direction and you cannot find her in the reservation system.
Slow
And
line.
then you can either find it if you twist the names around because you cannot spell her in English.
Slow line 011. Contact Adria radar 130.0. Thank you for your flight. Bye bye.
This is Adria radar 130.0. Thank you to Sierra. Turning the light slow line 01.
This will be interesting. They all got 6,000. Sierra Golf 1, contact Adria radar 130.0. Thank you for your flight. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.
Reaching 130.0. Thank you for your bye bye.
Accept Mirza, come on. Thank you.
I love when people don't understand what I say and they just get quiet on the frequency.
Okay, I'm back from bathroom. That's all for today's stream, guys. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the evening. See you next time. Bye.